What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the best franchise on YouTube, the Washington Football Team franchise. For those of you that are new to the channel, please go ahead and do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, because clearly you like franchise gameplays, and that's exactly what I have to offer for you guys right here on this channel. I post a lot of franchise, not just the Washington Football Team, but I also have the Minnesota Vikings franchise that I post. So yeah, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me, make sure you go ahead and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss out on a single upload I have to offer for you. But anyways, into today's game, it is week number 12, and our Washington Football Team is flying high right now, man. We just came off of an amazing win in week number 11. If you didn't watch that video, it's all linked in the playlist below. Go ahead, check it out. But we came back from 21 points down to not the Bears, not the Eagles, to the Kansas City Chiefs, the best team in the game right now. So right now we feeling ourselves right now. I mean, they didn't blow the team up or nothing. They had all of those star players: 99 speed Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, they had them all. They were all there. Still came back from 21 points down. So right now, our Washington Football Team is entering this Week 12 matchup against the New Orleans Saints, who are with a record of 4-6. And I mean, we're feeling ourselves right now. Things have been going great for this season right now. We are still going to take a look at things just to see how the standings are in the NFL overall. You see the Denver Broncos, the only team that beat us this year, still undefeated at this point. So if we make it to the Super Bowl, expect that we're going to be getting our revenge against the Denver Broncos. But as you see, if the playoffs were to end also today, our football team would end up getting that first round bye. No Drew Brees here in New Orleans. Felipe Franks, the rookie, I'm not sure where he's from, but he will be starting for the New Orleans Saints. You see they still have Michael Thomas, new number though, number 80 for Michael Thomas, and a decent little supporting cast around him at the receiver position. Taking that look at the sack leaders, of course, Cameron Jordan is leading the way for these New Orleans Saints with the sack game right here. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. I mean, as long as our offensive line is able to hold up and stop Cameron Jordan from coming through, I feel like we'll be able to move this ball pretty well. Defensive wise, I mean, it's a rookie. We'll see what we can do here. 1st and 10, the rookie Felipe Franks drops back to throw, looking to go deep right away. I think that's to Michael Thomas. That ball swatted away and intercepted by Khalil Hudson. Khalil Hudson on the return gets this ball down to about the 34-yard line. Beautiful field position to start off for the Washington Football Team. You can't ask for a better start than that. Defensive-wise, you want to come out, get that turnover right away. I mean, if we could have taken that interception all the way back to the crib, that would have been even better, but it's all good. Our offense starting out on across midfield already. 2nd and 9 here. Haskins dancing around in the pocket, looking for someone to throw that ball to. Finally ends up finding the rookie tight end. Gets a nice gain of a first down. Finally brought down at the 24-yard line. Speaking of 24, Dwayne Haskins ends up finding Antonio Gibson in the flats there. Almost picked up the first down there just at the 15-yard line, 2 yards short. But Gibson's going to get the carry here on 2nd and short. And he gets a first down and a whole lot more as he finds his way into the end zone for his 19th touchdown of the day, or of the year. And the first touchdown of the day for our Washington Football Team, who's starting off this game beautifully, to say the least. Second possession here for the New Orleans Saints. Franks is under center this time. Hope he puts it in the air. He does. Franks drops back to throw, trying to find someone open, and throws into coverage again. Landon Collins able to knock that ball free there. Felipe Franks almost threw a second interception of the day. Alvin Kamara is going to get his first carry of the day, runs right into Matthew Ioannidis, who brings him down at the 30-yard line. Now 3rd and 5 here from the 30. Felipe Franks calling hurry-up offense. He's under center. What is he going to do here? Drops back to throw. Under pressure. Hit as he's thrown, or hit as he's holding the ball. That ball falls to the ground. Luckily, the Saints are able to recover. But it brings up a 4th and 10. This should be a punt, but we got ourselves another rule breaker. Here we go. Felipe Franks drops back to throw. And, of course, he ends up connecting with his big target, Michael Thomas, I believe that was. No, that actually might have been Jared Cook. Ends up picking up the first down. Saints drive continues, even though it shouldn't have. I mean, come on now. It's supposed to be a punt, but, you know, there's always that one or two people or persons in the league that likes to break the rules. So it is what it is. We'll deal with them. 2nd and 10 here. Felipe Franks, after that horrible throw on first down, drops back to throw on 2nd down. Oh, Khalil Hudson almost had his second interception, but Connolly ends up making the catch there. Takes a shot, but it gets across the midfield mark to the 41-yard line. First and 10, still running hurry-up offense. Franks drops back to throw and is brought down. Tried to set up the screen pass there, but Chase Young was just way too fast. Came through, sacking the rookie for a loss of 8 yards on the play. Now 2nd and 18 back at midfield. They're still running hurry-up offense for whatever reason. I don't know why, but okay, just go with it. 2nd and 18, Franks drops back to throw. In coverage again. Almost threw another interception looking for his tight end there. Now 3rd and 18 here from midfield. Franks drops back to throw once more, looking to go deep. Hiddesy's throwing the ball by Matt Ioannidis, and that one's going to fall incomplete. And on 4th and 18, they're not going to go for this one. They're going to punt this ball away like they should have on that 4th and 10. Washington's going to take over with beautiful position as this ball hits at the 5-yard line, carries into the end zone. So now our next possession on offense starting from the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Haskins going to hand this ball off to Antonio Gibson, who has a lane, gets about 14, maybe 15 yards on that first carry of the day, or not first carry, his first carry of the drive. 1st and 10 after the first down completion, ends up finding Terry McLaurin underneath on the drag route, gets a huge gain across midfield to the 47-yard line. 2 plays and we're already across midfield. This Washington offense is moving, and it's moving fast. First down, Antonio Gibson gets the carry, and this is his smallest gain of the day, gaining 2 yards there on first down. 2nd and 8, right back to Antonio Gibson, bounces off of one of his blockers, gets back across the 45-yard line, brought down at the 39. And right back to Antonio Gibson once more. He's been working. He's been our workhorse so far. Just keep giving it to him. 3rd and 2. He turns that into a 1st and goal situation. Or, okay, not 1st and goal, 1st and 10. Antonio Gibson is having himself quite a day to start off. And we're only in the first quarter still. Haskins drops back to throw, feeling the pressure, gets his ball off just as he's being hit, and that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10, trying to set up the jet sweep here to Robert Foster, who works his way down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. On 3rd and 4, from the 4-yard line, Haskins runs the RPO, hitting McLaurin on the bubble, breaks the tackle, gets into the end zone for the 2nd Washington touchdown of the day. 14-point lead for the football team, and the Saints are struggling. They can't stop this high-flying Washington offense. Doesn't matter what we're doing. If we're running the ball or passing the ball, we're getting big yardage. And Felipe Franks is just struggling to move this ball for the Saints offense. 1st and 10, he ends up hitting Connolly underneath on the drag route. Huge gain, gets 15 yards up to the 46-yard line. Actually 16 yards, I believe. 1st and 10 here from the 46. Felipe Franks under center. Drops back to throw under pressure. He's throwing it. Oh, my gosh. Landon Collins, put 2 hands up, my guy. That's an interception. 2nd and 10 here from the 46. Alvin Kamara gets the call. Kamara breaks the tackle. Ronald Darby in the open field. And Kamara is gone at the 10, at the 5, dancing his way into the end zone for the first Saints touchdown of the day. Saints are going to have to lean on him a lot more if they're going to want to get the comeback here in this game, because clearly Felipe Franks, he's showing that he's a real rookie. He's a true rookie. Come on now. What is that? What is that? You guys know I don't like to bring the ball out of the end zone. Madden ended up making me drop the ball, and Robert Foster is forced to bring this ball out, starting off from the 22-yard line. Antonio Gibson gets the carry, gains 9 yards up to the 31-yard line. 2nd and 1 here. I think we ran hurry up here, if I'm not mistaken. Hand off again to Antonio Gibson, who has a lane. He's in open field, gets across midfield, finally brought down just shy of the 40-yard line at the 41. 1st and 10. Haskins back in the shotgun formation. Gets the snap off, has a wide open tight end. Pat Fryer moved in the flats, who gains the first down. Check out the fancy footwork by the tight end. I thought he was about to go out of bounds on that, but he was able to gather his feet and actually gain that first down on that play. First down, Haskins under pressure, makes a smart decision and throws that ball away. We don't want to take any sacks here. We definitely don't want to get Cam Jordan going. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Haskins rolling to his right, has a wide open Steven Sims. And Haskins, the throw on the run is not there. Overthrows a wide open receiver. He possibly could have walked into the end zone there. 3rd and 10 from the 30. Haskins drops back to throw once more, looking to go to Mike Evans, not Michael Thomas. Mike Evans makes a huge catch, gets out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Mike Evans is unable to tiptoe the sideline like Pat Fryermuth. Antonio Gibson had a lane there on first down, just unable to hit the hole, only gaining 7 yards. He had a touchdown. 2nd and 3 here, though, from the 4-yard line. Gibson gets the carry once more, tries to fight his way towards that end zone, but ends up picking up the first down, just a yard short here. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Goal line formation. We're going to hand the ball off to Trey Sherman, who powers his way into the end zone for another Washington touchdown on the day. What are they going to do? What can they do? Doesn't matter who we hand this ball off to, they're gaining yards. Trey Sherman, not really the guy that we normally hand the ball off to in that area. You know I like to get my guy Antonio Gibson his scores, but Sherman is a nice little complimentary piece to him. Down 21-7 here for the Saints. Felipe Franks drops back to throw on first down, and oh my gosh, Khalil Hudson. Come on, my guy. You got to catch the ball. I guess he can only catch it when it's tipped towards him. Drops a short interception there on first down. Franks drops back to throw on second down. Ends up connecting with Ginn, I believe that is. Across the middle, gains a first down up to the 40-yard line. Saints are still sticking with that hurry-up offense here as the 2-minute warning is starting to approach here in the second quarter. They're down 14 points. They're going to need a score, and they're going to need to score fast. Ends up connecting to number 19. I'm not sure who that is. I'm pretty sure that's Ted Ginn. I don't know. It might be. It might not be. I could be wrong. People change numbers a lot in this league. First and 10 here from the 45-yard line. Play action fake to Alvin Kamara. Haven't seen much of him since that huge touchdown run he had. Might want to go back to him as Felipe Franks is not looking too good at all. Second and 10 after another huge miss by Franks. Under pressure, tries to set up the screen to Alvin Kamara this time, who has blockers, has a lane, but works his way all the way down to the 31-yard line. Looked like he might have had a little bit more if he had a better stick work, but hey, I'm not complaining. Glad we finally got the stop. First and 10 here from the 31. Still running that hurry-up offense. The Saints are still sticking with it. Washington's defense is going to have to step it up here as the Saints are actually starting to put together a decent little drive here, working their way all the way down to the 31-yard line. Felipe Franks still under center, making all the adjustments in the world. Finally drops back to throw, getting a little bit of pressure there. Oh, number 19, whoever that is, he caught that ball, but he definitely paid for it. Took a shot there from Khalil Hudson, trying to add a forced fumble to his stat line of the day. Should have at least 2 more interceptions already added to it. Felipe rolling out to his left here, not going to get away from Montez Sweat. Goes down at the 30-yard line. Second and 19 here. Felipe Franks drops back to throw. Washington seems to be dialing up the pressure, going deep, and ends up getting intercepted by Landon Collins at the 2-yard line. Landon Collins gets to his feet, ends up returning this ball up to the 15-yard line with 46 seconds left and 3 timeouts. Washington might try to put together a little bit of drive here. First down, Haskins ends up taking the safe throw, ends up hitting Steven Sims, who gets out of bounds at the 26-yard line after picking up a Washington first down. Set first and 10 here from the 26-yard line. Haskins drops back to throw once more. Under pressure, looking for Pat Freiermuth. Ends up overthrowing the big tight end and throws this one right to Gardner Johnson, who gets the interception, returns this one up to the 42-yard line. Difficult throw right there, especially when you're under pressure from a superstar X-Factor defensive end like Cameron Jordan. Difficult situation. Now the Saints have the ball again with the chance to possibly put more points up on the board. Play action fake here to Kamara. Felipe Franks drops back to throw. Ends up hitting Michael Thomas, who gets hit by Ronald Darby at the 10-yard line, but held on to that ball, making the catch. Now first and 10 here from the 10-yard line. Franks under center, making more adjustments, trying to see if he can work a way to make some adjustments to get the Saints into the end zone. Taking a shot for the end zone for Conley, but ends up finding Troy Apke. Felipe Franks has thrown his third interception of the day. Washington takes over from the 20-yard line. We're going to run Wildcat formation here with Antonio Gibson, see if we're able to get anything going. Ends up gaining 7 yards there on his first carry, and we're just going to go ahead and let the clock drip right there. No need in calling our timeouts to try to put more points up on the board. Don't want anything stupid to happen. I can see a fumble happen, a fumble 6 or something like that, because, I mean, it's a 14-point lead right here. Third quarter here with 7 minutes left, starting off on the ground with Antonio Gibson, who breaks a tackle and ends up getting a nice little gain up to the 31-yard line. Second and 4 back in the shotgun formation. Haskins trying to dial up a pass play right here. Drops back to throw, looking for the big tight end, Pat Freiermuth. Throws into triple coverage and almost, I mean, we're lucky that one's not intercepted right there. Third and 4 now, making a safer throw to the big tight end, and he ends up planting a save at the 40-yard line. Oh my gosh, Pat Freiermuth. I might actually start calling him Baby Gronk now. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it in him. First and 10, what I'm not seeing is Dwayne Haskins on target. Had a wide open Mike Evans there on the corner route. Ends up whiffing on that horribly. But he comes back on second and 10, finds Steven Sim underneath on the slant route, who gets across the 50 to the 44-yard line. First and 10 for Washington here. Hand off to Antonio Gibson, who has a lane again. And Antonio Gibson is gone at the 10, at the 5, going to dance his way into the end zone for another Washington touchdown, increasing the lead up to 21 points on the day. But unfortunately, that's going to be the end of things because my opponent apparently got a little salty that I danced my way into the end zone, and he's just going to go ahead and decide to rage quit after this point. So, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you wanted to dance into the end zone when you were down to make it a 14-7, but when I danced into the end zone back on you, you can't take it. So, I don't care, man. It is what it is. But like always, whenever I have an opponent quit like that, I end up taking you guys to see a little bit of my GMing going on right here. I got a bunch of players to resign right here. You see, not everybody here, I'm not going to lie, not everybody's going to get re-signed. Probably going to let a bunch of these guys walk, but the person I am not going to let walk for sure is Jonathan Allen. Going to go ahead and get him signed up first. He wants a 3-year deal. I'm perfectly fine with that. That's going to keep Jonathan Allen on the team until he's 29 years old. Possibly by the time he's like 27, so maybe in a year or two, I'll be looking for a replacement for him. But for now, he's got a spot on this team. Otherwise than that, I mentioned it before when I ended up making the trade for Mike Evans when I sent Reuben Foster I sent Reuben Foster away to Tampa Bay. I am planning on drafting a linebacker with my 2nd round pick. Oh, also Troy Apke. You got 95 speed. You definitely have a spot on my team. And I don't care what your overall is. You have 95 speed, you have a spot. If you got speed in general, you got a spot on my team. But yeah, with our 2nd overall draft pick, we are going to plan on drafting a linebacker first. So I don't know. I'm dancing around with the idea of which linebacker I would keep, of anything. Definitely not going to be John Bostic, but it's going to be between Sean Dion Hamilton and Eric Wilson. Probably going to lean more to the side of Eric Wilson just because he has speed. Running back wise though, I'm not going to sign any running backs. Receivers, I don't know. I'm still up in the air on if I'm going to sign back Steven Sims because 1, I don't know if I want to keep him because he's kind of small. 2, I have what's his name, Robert Foster, who I use a lot more. Also, Foster has 94 speed, I believe it is. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and decide to keep Eric Wilson out of all my linebackers. Go ahead and sign him. He wants a 2-year deal. No, we'll keep him at a 2-year deal. Give him a little bit of a boost there just to entice him to sign with us, and we do have him locked in. So right now, if we were going to go ahead and just let everybody else walk, we're looking at about $44 million in cap. So I don't know, we'll see what we can do. But that's going to be the end of the video. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed, subscribe for more Washington Football Team franchise gameplay, and I'll catch you in the next one.